everybody, I hope you're all well on this chilly Friday in the Clan Karoo. I took Dragon Man for his 2-monthly treat, namely the barber. I have no idea what nationality this man is or was, but Dragon Man loves going there. He says he feels so clean, well taken care of, respected and grown up, and not once did he walk out of there with a hairstyle he did not like. The barber and Dragon Man are both soft-spoken people, and although I can never hear what they are talking about, they seem to get along like a house on fire. When we used to cut his hair, it was a 3-day struggle and fight to get his hair cut. Now, all I need to do is just say, "Come, let's go have your hair cut," and he's dressed and ready to go before I am. The young man looks so good today, and this time we bought him some hair products like a men's styling cream, etc. So he is particularly smiley and happy today. Typically teenage boy. Unfortunately, with a sudden cold, we discovered he had outgrown all his long pants since last winter. Oy vey, it's really time for the lottery to come my way. Anyway, it is time for us to get down to work and look into the real and fake royals. Yesterday we spoke about people without a soul, and of course these people walk among us and they go by different names: sociopath, psychopath, narcissist, all kinds of names and classifications. But as we learned yesterday, not all sociopaths or psychopaths or even narcissists are actually soulless. Most have dark souls, and only a handful have no soul at all. In my opinion, that is why we struggle to understand and define Meghan Markle. Not because she's a narcissist or a sociopath or both, but because she has no soul, which means she has no self-awareness, no empathy, no regret, no true feeling, as a matter of fact. Now, I'm not always right, but in this instance, am I right? Or am I completely wrong? Well, to find out, let's see how many boxes she actually ticks. Okay? Soulless people have no empathy. Meghan may very well pretend that she is Mother Teresa, but in reality she has no empathy, none. We just need to look at how she treats her father. Thomas Markle did what Meghan Markle now does almost every day, namely to set up a photo shoot. It also happened 7 years ago, and only once. But Meghan banished him out of her life, supposedly as a result of it. Not even when he had a heart attack or when he had a stroke did she flinch and go see her father. Look what she did with Prince Philip and the Queen when they were sick and dying. The next thing, they are unforgiving. Oh, we saw that in Meghan. Again, with her father, he pleaded with her, he apologized and pleaded again to see her and his grandchildren. But 7 years down the line, and Meghan still did not even pretend to forgive him, in inverted commas. And there are others she ghosted, people like Jessica Mulroney, Nanaki Priddy, to name only two. They are cynical, eking out every ounce of positivity out of any situation. Oh my gosh, doesn't Meghan just do that each and every time she goes anywhere? The professional victim, the sad sack. She's like a dark cloud, a succubus, taking the vibes and life, the energy out of anything and everything. We have seen it so many times, far too many to actually count. They are egotistical. Meghan's ego is so big that it does not even fit into a football stadium. There really is no better example of a huge, huge ego than the interview with Jamie Kern-Lima. Whatever Jamie said about her, whatever compliment she gave Meghan Markle, you could hear Meghan agreeing with her in the background. She would go, of course, I mean, really, she's this wonderful Mother Teresa who would run into a field to help a child who got hurt. Oh my gosh, and of course, she's such a wonderful person and friend. Yes, the best you can have. And yes, of course, you can only compliment her because Meghan cannot do anything wrong. She makes no mistakes. And oh, how could I forget how wonderful she is? I mean, she puts notes in her children's lunch boxes. She types them emails every day to tell them how much she loves them, and she's going to keep these emails until they're about 16. Oh, Jamie, just listen how she agrees with you about how wonderful she is. I know it's hard for us to get it, but Meghan really, honestly and truly believes she is the most intelligent, most beautiful, superior human being on the entire earth, if not the universe. Oh, and that is why she suffers so much, and why no one understands her. They have dead eyes. I can indeed remember once or twice seeing Meghan's eyes sparkle, but that was a long time ago. You are welcome to do this yourself. Randomly take any photograph of Meghan taken over the last, say, 3 to 4 years, and cover the bottom half of her face and look at the eyes. There's nothing. Zilch. It is these brown, sometimes almost black eyes staring back at you. They are over busy. Didn't Meghan say this herself? She launched a new Netflix show, a retail brand, and a podcast at the same time. They are like an omnipresence. They are so busy. But you see, that does not necessarily mean that they are productive. It only means that they get under your skin. Whether Meghan hops from parking lot to farmer's market, she is everywhere all the time. It is almost like overexposure by Satan himself. They avoid deep, consistent conversations. Now, Meghan is the expert at answering every question by not answering anything. She can spin anything into empty word salad. Again, test it for yourselves. Take any interview at random. Choose random sentences and transcribe them, and you will see the disjointed sentences, the clever sounding verbiage filled often with made-up words, like the other day she used freeness instead of freedom. She attends a Time 100 event, which is supposed to be a business, financial, talking about success in the economic and business world, and she goes and talks about not her business, not her ideas or her business endeavor or how she manages her time or anything like that. Oh no, she talks about Archie losing a tooth a day after Louis appeared toothless. Madness. It's like a dark hole, a vacuum of nothingness, unsurpassed nothingness. They are manipulative and distort the truth. Oh boy, do we even have to explain that one? Just think back to the Oprah interview. And remember, Oprah fell for it at the time. Hook, line, and sinker. Remember? I mean, boo-hoo! They took my passport. I could not leave the house for 5 months. They were racist towards my son. Blah, blah, bloody blah. They are narcissistic. Well, I think the world has by now already agreed that Meghan is narcissistic, so we don't even need to go into that one anymore. They live day by day. That is why Meghan spends money like it is water. Those ultra expensive outfits. It does not matter what it looks like. It does not even matter whether it fits properly. It has to cost an arm and a leg. Because, I mean, who cares where the money comes from tomorrow? People generally don't trust them. Gosh, I wonder why not. They give off a strange vibe. Well, I've heard this from so many people. And I see now people often back off from Meghan. I actually thought she had bad breath. And as a matter of fact, somebody told me that she does. But I don't think that is always the case. People are very sensitive to vibes coming from someone else, particularly if they meet them for the first time. They can't stand children and animals. Haven't we seen Meghan's gross face when a little girl in the crowd touched her hair? Haven't we seen little ones refusing to hand her flowers or get near her? Didn't her brother say that she shouldn't be near animals or children? I mean, how did Guy break both legs? That's still a mystery. They have nothing which makes them an individual. Well, we know that too, don't we? Meghan does not have a style of her own. I mean, Catherine is seen in skinny jeans and boots, and the next day Meghan wears skinny jeans and boots in Californian sunshine. Then she copies Diana. Goodness, I still can't even, I mean, it's now like 2-3 years later, and I can't get over the one white top that she wore at one of these Invictus games. I mean, had she even gone so far as to wear a top which I think she may have loaned or stolen out of Diana's old cupboard or boxes? Would she do that? I think she could. She imitated Ivanka Trump. She stole ideas and text from other people's books, ideas from other people's shows, and so on and so on. Meghan herself is hollow, soulless, without substance, empty. And that is why she is not even taken to talk and copy. Remember, it's so rare. It's so scary. The worst is that it is now known that Doria had an interest, or maybe still, in voodoo. And although I do not believe in such things, it does affect people who do believe in it. So did Doria and Meghan convince Harry that it is real? Have they already drained his soul? Because the more I look at him, the more soulless he is starting to appear, devoid of empathy. I mean, his father is ill. What is he doing about it? Love, forgiveness, originality, and personality. Remember, Harry had personality. At one point, he was the most liked in the entire royal family. He was fun or funny, even if some of the things he got up to wasn't really funny. We still laughed at it. or about it. But now it doesn't appear like he has any personality. He's like a puppet. Or maybe it's a zombie. Anyway, I don't know. Is Harry already too far gone? I'm not sure, but unfortunately, my opinion only, I think so. Okay, friends, that is it. May you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.